Hi, welcome back to the Senior Network. Now I'm joined by my coworker and friend, Nona Story, broker in charge at the Cypress of Hilton Head. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Let's see, what, it's been 20 minutes maybe?
Oh, at least 25.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's September. It's time. Things are changing. We're going into fall, thank goodness. But as fall does approach, we are not out of the woods yet as far as it relates to a hurricane season. I think this is really the time now where you really need to be prepared, dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's, and having that preparedness. But before we start that, why don't you just give everyone a general synopsis of what the Cypress is as a continuing care community?
Sure. Well, the Cypress is a continuing care community, and everyone who moves to the Cypress, it purchases their home, whether it's an apartment or a cottage, single home, they're all your home. And when moving in, everyone's capable of independent living. The good thing about the Cypress is that we also have a skilled care facility right on site, and so should you need it, we have home health, and we also have the Preston Health Center.
And physical therapy.
Oh, yeah.
And our own doctor's office.
And a clinic.
Yeah, that's what they are. There's
yeah.
the clinic, and that's wonderful for our members. Talk
Yeah.
about convenience. And of course, the monthly fee is pretty comprehensive. It covers meals and housekeeping and maintenance and landscaping and flood insurance and hurricane insurance. Yay! Yeah. So that's
wind
all
and
covered.
hail,
Wind
and
and
flood
hail
insurance.
and flood. Yeah. So members of the Cypress only need to pay for their personal contents.
That's true. However, if they have, like wood floors, something that's considered an upgrade, they're going to want to get, if you're on the first floor, you're going to want to get flood insurance on your upgrades.
Upgrades, right.
Just that.
Just in case.
Yeah.
It could be anything from a leaky dishwasher to...
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about hurricanes or hurricane insurance, let's talk about the Cypress plan.
Ooh, it's September.
So let's talk about it because it's a great comprehensive plan, and I think our listeners need to hear all about it. So go ahead.
Well, at the beginning of hurricane season, which we all know is June 1st, all of our members have let us know whether who they want their roommate to be if they're single, or whether they're going with the Cypress on our buses, or are they going to drive their own car and end up in Fort Mill with us, still at the same location.
And all these reservations are already done ahead of time.
Yep, everything's taken care of. In fact, even the buses, so by the time everyone has told us whether they're going to ride our bus or not, then we, I think it's $1,000 every summer we pay, per bus. We go ahead and reserve them. They're out of Chicago, but with 24-hour notice, they're here.
Right.
And so I think this year it was 13 buses.
Okay.
And then we use one of our buses for the Cypress Ark.
Yeah.
For all the little dogs and
Noah's
kitty cats
Ark.
and birds. We don't forget birds.
Yeah.
So, so we're prepared. And I did want to mention, I don't know if you remember, but with Matthew, only half of our members, because we hadn't had very many evacuations at that point, and only half of our members really signed up to go with the Cypress. But then those that didn't go, we were up there for 10 days, and so those that didn't go, they felt so left out that for the other 4 evacuations that we had, everybody went with the Cypress.
And the cost to the members is
nothing. They pay their monthly fee, and that's
absolutely zero. And what a peace of mind it gives our members and their families.
Yeah.
Because when I sit down and we go through all the benefits of the Cypress, like the health care and the meals and housekeeping. They do not leave there without asking, what about hurricane evacuations?
Oh yeah.
And we hope and pray that that's not going to happen, but we have to have a plan.
Yeah.
And I think it's neat too that a lot of the staff go with the
I think there's about 100 staff members who are signed up to go, and that includes, nurses' aides, but also just
transportation.
Our activities director goes, so she just sets up the Cypress up there.
Yeah, it's just
great. Yeah,
I always tell everyone. It's not a vacation. It's
right,
but
it's an evacuation.
But they do turn it into a vacation, don't they?
They do.
And then when they come home, they have
Everything's taken care of.
everything's taken care of, and they go right back into their home.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, Nona, for coming.
Sure.
It's great to see you. I'll be back in the office shortly. And thank you for watching the Senior Network.